west side, this is the 427 that approves Capital Vega. They'll get back on 245 on the coast. Around El Segundo, Cal. No He was born and raised in them swamps down there in South Louisiana. Hey, he can
Hello, Chucky. Hey, Chucky, we're going to try something different today and see if I can get a little bit of different something up there on your stack of bricks. We're out here dropping hammer from time to time. See if we can make a bit of noise out there in the world of sound. Radio station, Motor Mouth Mall cruising. Hey, Chucky, if you got a grip. We're working some different processing today. We got a couple of trick things in line, and I don't know if it's better or worse. Hey, Chucky 7. Let me roll around your stack of bricks one time. Motor Mouth Mall cruising right there, right now. I got down breaker.
I'm going to get on out of here. Y'all have a good one on the West Coast, 205 in Indiana, and I'm back quiet, Bob.
Wow. Hey, 205. I didn't mean to chase you away. 205. I did not mean to chase you away out there. Sorry about that. Oh, Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got down breaker.
I'll say, Lord, get down. What's trying to help me is what you said. So what I got to do is go in there and find something else to do. Hey, Juice, 205 gone.
I'm going to turn my antenna out of Australia. I'm looking in Australia right now, but let me go turn my antenna. Hey, 205, I'll be back.
Radio. That's fighting words. That's some fighting words, Judge. Judge, you trying to stir the pot on that end. That sounds like fighting words. I'm going. Yeah, that's real. Break. But I'm going to get out of here, Juice. You all have a good one out there, man. And, You were just trying to be nice, but that time he came over there. In there, see, y'all, somebody got to stay there. Wait.
Sorry about that. I was looking in Australia. But now I'm looking around the east side. Motormouth Mall cruising 1 fat watt at a time. Right there. Right now I got down breaker. I would be in the mud. You don't want me to be in the mud, do you? You don't mind me being up in your radio, do you?
Well, they have to do that. He just happened to be in the middle of the road. He just happened to be in the middle of the road. Go on with yourself, Great George 7, go.
Hello out there. I tell you what, yeah, I'm trying something new. You know, I was talking to 06 Postman, and I haven't used breakaway broadcast in probably about, 12 years, 15 years. And more like 10 or 12 years. Anyway, he was using breakaway broadcast. So I figured I would try breakaway broadcast instead of Live Professor. So I put breakaway broadcast on this computer last night. So we'll see how it does. I'm not using any effects, just the breakaway broadcast, no reverb or anything. Anyway, Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now, and working this thing in a wonderful world of sound. I got down breaker.
We'll get back on the west side. Drama the Great Lakes of North Carolina, west side. Drama Cold Great Lakes.
Hello, drummer. Hey, drummer, on the cold Great Lakes while you're rolling up in here in fine style. What's going on there, drummer? Motormouth Mall cruising this thing. I'm working the breakaway broadcast right now. Been about 12 years. But after hearing 06 Postman from Australia, I thought I'd give this a shot again. So here it is. Hey, drummer, if you got a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down break. Hey, drummer, good to hear you up in there. Are you dropping a hammer in the world of sound? They got down.
Judge, you hear him talking when he's out there talking, Blake? I can't hear nobody when you got that mall down. Motormouth Mall 515, I can't hear nobody. Down. Motormouth Mall. So I'm gonna try to see if I can talk about it.
Well, 515, you say you can't hear anybody when I got that mall down. Hey, 515, are you talking to your radio? And you say you can't hear anybody when I got that mall down. Hello, 515, radio station Motormouth Mall cruising. Man, you got a hammer down. I think I'm going to go ahead and pay for this today. I haven't ever used the paid version. This is the free version. This is the freebie version of breakaway. So I might buy it. 8515 Motormouth Mall break.
Don't be so damn.
Hey, drummer, you want me to talk around you? I got the antenna pointed down toward Florida right now, kind of down toward the Magnolia and Florida general direction. I could turn it up around the Great Lakes if you want me to look around the Great Lakes. I'll go turn around the Great Lakes. I'll be right back.
Right there. Well, unless I turn that up. Hello. I keep a little swing in my thing. Audio. Hambone
tuned up, ready to rock and roll.
You got a copy, drummer, Cold Great Lakes, Bovat. Good morning, I'm out.
Check. Aye. Testing 1-2 radio. Live in Alabama, stand by.
Hello, Big Easy.
Hey, drummer? I figure I'd take a look around your neck of the woods a little bit better right there right now. Hey, drummer, around the Great Lakes. If you got a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall cruising. Right there. Right now.
Indiana, got down?
205. Hey, 205 out there on Indiana. Well, you got a hammer down out here again, too. Hey, 205, if you got a sloppy copy, let me roll up in there one time. Hello, 205. Motormouth Mall working this thing right here, right now. They got down, breaker. I hear you two in there. Hey, 444. It's rough and tough, but I heard you up in there too. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello, 444. If you sloppy copy, let me turn this thing around this way here. Hey, 444. Let me turn this thing around like that right there. Motormouth Mall cruising, one fat watt at a time. Hey, 444. If you got a grip, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down, breaker. Give me a little bit more audio and I'll try to do a playback. Hey, give me a little bit more audio and I'll do a playback. I got the gate rolling there, break. It's rough and tough out here. It's rough and tough. I'm still waiting for some audio. I got the recorder going there, Brayden.
Good morning, Motormouth Mall, 41 way back out.
There you are, 41. Yeah, I'm looking too far north, I suppose, and I should be. But I talk to you, because I hear you, and you're all up on my radio. A41. I'm doing something different, the other day, yesterday, and the day before. I talked to 06 Postman down there in Australia, and he's using their breakaway broadcast audio processing. So I thought, I'm going to try something. I'm going to turn off Live Professor. I turned off Live Professor, and I turned on Breakaway. And so we're talking on Breakaway now. No more reverb in there. We took the reverb out because I got to figure out how to put a little bit of reverb in it. But I'm just using the Breakaway right now, just a Breakaway processor. And hopefully it sounds good down there on the Bighorn. A41, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping right there. Break up.
don't sound bad. Good morning once again, Mr. Motormouth Mall out there on the west side. Boy, that doggone cool front come in last night and got a little chilly around Texas, so I'm still trying to warm the old thing up around the big old state of Texas. Good morning time once again. Motormouth Mall 41 back out.
On state with the big old hammer you putting out there. Somebody said, Motormouth Mall, who are you talking to? they kind of made it up in there before you keyed up. And that 41 over there in the big horn I'm talking to. 41 got my radio tore up from the floor up. Hey, 41, yeah, this, I don't know what it needs. If it needs more bass, less bass. What do you think there, 41? More or less bass?
Well, that's why you're the host. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, I heard the first little bit of that, but man, somebody's in there doubling with you, so maybe conditions are moving around just a little bit, but good to hear you. I'll be paying attention. This morning, see what's going on around the world of sound. Good morning time once again. 41 stepping back. I'll see you.
All right, there, 41. Take care. I know Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping. That's just how she does it from time to time. Ain't no two ways about it. No two ways about it. That's for doggone sure. Hello to you one more time. 41. Radio station Motormouth Mall cruising. 1 fat watt at a time. Just put a little bit more of this up in there for you. So if you need a little bit more, you can hear a little bit more. Hello, 41. Motormouth Mall looking. I'm looking actually up around the Great Lakes. And I'm hearing you from the Bighorn, so I should be probably moving my antenna. But we'll see what Mother Nature does. A41, Motormouth Mall cruising. I got it down right there, breaker.
Yeah, it's straightened up a little bit, maybe that's what it is, Mother Nature trying to straighten up a little bit, but yeah, I did find that gate from day before yesterday. VFO. I saw you chasing it around, and boy, it come in there and made a big old S-curve, and I was sitting there just to get up. I was like, good Lord, I just know it's not even talking to you, but good job, brother. All right, well, we get up out of here and let it go. I'm warming it away.
410. Yeah, I was doing some serious calisthenics. My fingers were doing some serious calisthenics, trying to keep up with you while you were cruising around like that. Ain't no doubt about that. But I'll tell you what, yeah, you worked it out. Ain't no doubt about it. A little bit more up in this, a little bit more back a little bit, a little bit more mic gain. A41, Motormouth Mall working this breakaway broadcast right here, right now. A41, have a good day, and 40, I heard roll up in there. I'm out here working this breakaway broadcast. 06 Postman was working this the other day in my radio, and he sounded really good. So I thought, I'm going to go ahead. I haven't tried breakaway broadcast in 12 years, so I might as well give it a shot. So I'm working breakaway broadcast. This is the free version right now. I haven't paid for it yet, but I'm going to pay for it today. I'm going to pay for it. That'll let it do a little bit more for me. Hello to you one more time. A 4341 Motormouth Mall waving the step, and I got down right there. Breaker.
Motormouth Mall. All right, man, I'm going to step out the doggone room for a minute, but I will be back. I got to run in the other room, but sounding good. Let me ease up out of here. Put it on you after a while. 41 moving on. I'll see you.
410. All right, there, 41. Take care. 7-3s. It's super good to hear you up in there. Always blowing smoke out of the Bighorn. No doubt about that. A41. You got that mall down. Radio station Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Right there, right now. I got down, breaker. Hello, D-Rail. Hey, D-Rail, you smoking up in here from Georgia, I tell you what. Hey, D-Rail, Motormouth Mall waving, trying a little bit of something different over there. I don't know how this sounds around your neck of the woods. Hey, D-Rail, I don't know how this sounds, but we're working this breakaway broadcast right now. Hello, derail. If you got a grip on my lip, motor mouth mall cruising, looking around Georgia, one fat watt at a time. I got down breaker. Wait, I'm not looking in Georgia. Let me go move the antenna. I'm looking in Michigan. Let me go look around Georgia. I'll be right back.
Good morning time to you. When you're looking in Michigan, you go turn to Georgia. Go feed that goat.
In the Great Lakes here, I'm standing by. Good morning, T-Bird in the Great Lakes is on the mail.
Well, before I moved the antenna, I had to go back into the door, and I heard Sandman go feed the goat. And the Sandman did that about, and I heard young T-Bird there from the Great Lakes. So maybe I'll stick around the Great Lakes for a little bit. Oh, I tell you what, it's and moving the antenna. But anyway, young Sandman, motor mouth mall cruising this thing right here, right now. I got down breaker.
They got rough at the end.
245, 4300, so you're making a lot of noise around here. Hey, 245,
Sandman want to know what's what around here. I'm like, what?
245, 4300 around St. Louis, got down.
Look here, Mr. Wonderful, I'm going in the... By the key, but don't get this, you get down.
That's my friend. That's my friend, Dynamite White. Skillet's my pal. He's my pal. What's in the skillet for breakfast? Is it windmills?
Bye, Dynamite White. Blackjack said bye, Dynamite White. Blackjack is gone. Oh, yeah.
410. Tell him to fire us up some bluegills. Tell him to fire us up some bluegills, and I'll stand by.
Mother Nature's up to her tricks again. Hey, Sand. Mother Nature is up to her tricks again. I see what's going on out there in the world of sound. Hey, Sand. What's happening is I turned my antenna. I turned the duck plucker into Georgia, and by turning it into Georgia, doggone it, it looks like it's, let me turn the presence up a little bit here. By turning it into Georgia, now I got the Great Lakes again. Hello, Sand. Mother Nature is up to her tricks.
Some possum talk, Troy.
Being a trickster this morning. Mother Nature's being a trickster this morning, Motor Mouth Mall. You turned down to Georgia, now you say you got the Great Lakes. Well, let's see if you can modulate to the Great Lakes, Motor Mouth Mall. Breaker?
Yeah, we should give it a real test. Hey, Sandman, we should give it a real test to make sure we can modulate and listen to the Great Lakes. Hey, Sand, while you're all up in here, I hope I'm all up in there. Hey, Sand, Motor Mouth Mall Cruise. And we're to yesterday, the day before, and I was using live processing. Now today, they away. The 06 Pro man was using the sound that he had radio. But we're trying to just as Motor Mall Cruise in this broadcast right here, right now. I got down break.
Hey, Strong Arm, Skillet's going to have a good day. The Sandman's going to take his radio away from him. Hey, Strong Arm.
Oh, well. Let me go find... Oh, I can't find my phone. It's in the house. I got to go get it, but I got to go walk in the house to get my phone. So I guess I'll stay here for a bit. Motormouth Mall cruising, one fat watt at a time. I got down, breaker, breaker.
Skip rolls in and rolls out. You only get bits and pieces of the conversation because that's how the Mother Nature's rolling, and you're pointing the other way. You were louder when you was looking up here, but you couldn't hear nothing. So you pointed down south, now you can hear it.
Yeah, 10 foot of sand. I'm going to look back into Michigan because now I pointed back down south and I can't hear Switchblade anymore or anybody else down south. So I'm only hearing you. So I guess I'll go look back around Michigan and park it there. Hey, Sand, I'm going to turn this doggone house around. I'll be back.
We still out. No copy, no contact. Got down the west side. No copy, no conditions. Got down the west side. There 149 in the Big Bam with no conditions. Got down. Luke, I am your father. 4300, 4300, hey, Lux and Nash, L27, 4300, round St. Louis. Hey, 14, not 245. Good morning to you, Mr. 245. I heard your station. I got a regular rubber until 10 You say nice and nasty. It's been a pleasure. 1400 stepping. No conditions in the bayou. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, Motormouth Mall had his beam up there, I guess, around Michigan, so he spun it around.
I'm looking back around your neck of the woods. Yeah, we're working to breakaway broadcast in Michigan. And, man, I tell you, such a big Sandman was up in there, and putting a hammer out here on my neck of the woods, I guarantee tell you, Motormouth cruising right there, right, dropping a hammer. World, you got strong here. You got a strong stop. Motormouth working broadcast down. $1,400 and Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, you said you got. Yeah, I got you laughing over there. I moved you. I got you up in there. Am I on the right antenna? Yeah, I'm on the right one. I thought I was on the we called it, but I'm on the beam, and I'm looking up around Michigan. So now I don't know what's going on. I think somebody might have reversed. You know what it is? I think what was going on was derail over there. Derail in Georgia messing around with that big old box, Armageddon, and I think he done flipped the polar magnetic field of our world around, of Earth. He flipped the polar magnetic field of Earth, and when you think you're pointing one way, you're really pointing somewhere else to bring.
Off this small station. Y'all take care around the Wild Wild West.
Supersonity.
Nice and nasty. You might want to get on out there and quit plugging in, man, before you knock a duck out. I'm trying to talk to some of my friends out west. Nice and nasty, 1400
1400, you tell Nice and Nasty I said hello. Hey, 1400, do me a big old favor and tell Nice and Nasty I did say hello. Mellow Jello, I got down right there, breaker, breaker.
So I can hear them guys, but since I can't hear them guys, you're going to drop that hammer down. Take care of Fat Man Potato Town, Dr. King, Bootleg, and get down.
Hey, Dr. King. Hey, Dr. King, let me roll up in there. Hey, Dr. King, if you got a grip, let me roll up in there one time and say hello to you. Tell the fat man around Potato Town I said hello. Mellow Jello. Radio station, Mouth, cruising right there. Right now I got down, breaker, breaker, and I'm out.
It's Super Bowl Sunday, so everybody go get something today. And that's a good thing. She won't sit still. I'm talking about Mother Nature, Motor Mouth Mall, 1400 Drive.
1400. Hey, for Mother Nature doing some weird stuff, but it's all good. Hey, 1400. Mother Nature doing some weird stuff over here, but it's all good. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you, 1400. Why, you got that mall down? Radio station Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. 5.6 to 1 over here, 5.6 to 1, 1 to 1, and infinity. There you go. Hello to you, 1400 Motormouth Mall, cruising. They got down, breaker, breaker.
I love when she comes see me, Motormouth Mall, 1400.
Yeah, 10-4. One fat watt at a time is all you got to do from time to time. Negative 3.8. Negative 3.8. A big old one fat watt at a time from time to time is all you need. A 1400 Motormouth Mall, cruising this thing right here. I'm working this breakaway broadcast. It'd been 12 years since I touched it, but I heard 06 Postman talking on it yesterday and the day before, and I really liked his audio, so I thought I'd try this thing out. This is that breakaway broadcast, but they're free. This is the free version, the trial version. Motormouth Mall, cruising. They got down, breaker, breaker.
Sound like you normally sound. It's real close, if not the same. But anyway, you find out where you like it. You got to do your thing for the joy that it brings you. Motormouth Mall, Worcester Well, 1400 by the creek, with the 5 is quiet.
10-4 to 1400, yeah. It just doesn't have the effect. It doesn't have the echo, not echo, but the reverb. And this is with it bypassed. I'm going to bypass it right there. Hey, 1400, that's bypassed. That's just straight audio into the modulator. And then this right here is with the processor in line. Hello, 1400, Motormouth Mall, cruising right there right now. Breaker, breaker.
We're going to go what you wanted to do. Let's go what you wanted to do, man. Have a super good day. I'm going to catch this one right
there. Super Bowl Sunday wave to there. We'll get you back in a bit. You're smoking over here. Take care, 14. Motormouth Mall, down right breaker. I heard John Doe out there. John Doe. John Doe, I'm starting to get some conditions around your neck of the woods. Hey, John Doe, I heard you calling me. Hey, John Doe, if you got a sloppy copy around Nebraska, station Motormouth Mall, cruising right there. Now I got down.
You cook a full meal, if you go to the stove, you got to go back
back to the store, because you're going to run out, ain't no doubt. Take care, fat man. Dr. King, get down.
Ooh, I hear Switchblade talking to the fat man. I hear Switchblade out there talking to the fat man right about now. Motormouth Mall cruising, one fat watt at a time right there, breaker, breaker.
Seriously, been there talking to somebody about it, right? Is you gonna ease on how you say that? You can't help it. You can't help it. Fat man got the hair. Where he got the hair? You gotta go. Take care, fat man. God bless you, Dr. King. Get down.
Hey, Dr. King, tell the fat man I said hello up there on Potato Town. Hey, Dr. King, do me a big old favor and tell the fat man I said hello around Potato Town. Hello, Dr. King. If you got a grip on my lip, Motormouth Mall cruising, I got down, breaker, breaker.
He's still on the mall. He's still on the mall. Hey, I lied on you a while ago, but you didn't hear me. I lied on you a while ago. I told a fat man that you said sit down and peel some potatoes. Hey, I was trying to get the party started. Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm fooling. Hey, Motormouth Mall, bye.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I was having a hard time figuring out where I wanted my antenna to be. I was listening to the Great Lakes and saying, no, I thought, well, I'll go ahead and turn the antenna around the Great Lakes. And I turned the antenna to the Great Lakes, and then I hear you out there. And I was like, well, wouldn't singing the Great Lakes? So I can't win, Dr. King. I need.
It's not at the back of your antenna.
Earlier I was talking out the back. When I first got out here, I was talking out the back of the antenna because I had the antenna looking into Australia because I was talking to 06 Postman and Super Squid, a.k.a. Hippopotamus. And at the same time, I was talking to Alaska. I was talking to Nobody's Business up around Alaska. And so that's why I left it. And then this morning I got out here and I keyed up and I forgot that I left the antenna over there. And so I was talking out the back of the antenna. Then I turned the antenna around. And then I couldn't tell whether I want to look out the doggone northeast corner or the southeast corner or where I got to look. So I figured I'd just point it somewhere and talk. Dr. King, I'm just pointing somewhere and talking to Brig.
Hey, fat man, I'm not going to tell him, man, you going to hit him with your skull.
1275, the lightweight champ in here.
With your...
75. Hey, the lightweight champ around Indiana. Well, you're all up on my radio. A lightweight champ, Motormouth Mall cruising. I'm working this, the breakaway broadcast. I haven't touched this in 12 years. So I don't know what it's doing out there in your neck of the woods, but I'm rolling a breakaway broadcast up around your neck of the woods right there, right now. Hello, lightweight champ, radio station, Motormouth Mall cruising. Got a big old helicopter overhead. Listen to that. That's it. I gotta go look. That's a big helicopter.
Yes.
Mr. King, Reverend Dr. King, go there, bye-bye.
I need to cut him off. He's got to put a ratchet jaw anyway. A possum eating ratchet jaw.
Well, I need to know who's going to come up in here and clean up my radio for me. I need to know right now who's going to come up in here and clean up my radio, because I'm out here waiting, listening and monitoring to what I'm hearing out here in the world of sound. And I'll tell you what, there's some big hammers up in there. A whole lot of great big old hammers out there in the world of sound. Radio station, Motormouth Mall, you West Coast Beast. We're working this doggone thing one time in the world of sound to see what we got going on out there. And we're working a little bit of bass up around the place right there right now. Radio station Motormouth Mall cruising. Working this thing. And they got down breaker. Chucky 7 up in there, and I heard somebody else calling Motormouth Mall, but it was rough and tough. Maybe got too much mic gain. Let me turn that mic gain down a little bit there. There we go. We had too much mic gain up in there. Motormouth Mall cruising, breaker.
But if you can hear me, we can try. This ain't gonna stop you from
whenever you meet Dr. King somewhere face to face, he's always smiling like a possum, that break.
Do possums smile? Hey, Chucky, do possums smile, that break?
Man, tell everybody that Dr. King said Super Bowl Sunday. Dr. King, get down.
144 downtown, Indianapolis, Indiana. Now you Doc 144 up in there, and hey, Dr. King, happy Super Bowl Sunday. Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down breaker.
Looks like the mission might be leaving us on that end. You watch that possum smiling duck blunder. I guarantee you trade you a Blue Jay for a turkey in a minute. He'll trade you a Blue Jay for a turkey in a minute. Good afternoon to you, Jazz. I'm gone.
Luke, I'm your father.
In there. Take care, fat man.
Hey, Funky, that's no fun there.
You don't want somebody that smile all the time. Hey, you read my lips and you notice somebody that smile all the time, you better keep your eye on him. You better keep your eye on him. If he's scummy, so he can't be happy all the time. He can't be happy all the time. He's trying to throw you a curve on that end. I'm gone. This shouldn't get regular now. TT, man, TT.
Sure, go handle your business. Go handle your business. Hey, fat man, but that's okay. You pointed at Wolf Lake. You ain't too far the way. Take me some take that.
I come in here to turn this mess off because I was going to watch that one-eyed mouse, and I heard you out there doing your thing. I just had to swipe the mic one more time on that end. Good morning. Good morning. Call the judge. Chucky 7 in the BYU.
Hi, Chucky 7. Bye, Chucky 7. Well, you smoking coming out of the BYU, ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Chucky 7, radio station, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, dropping hammer from time to time in a wonderful world of sound. Hey, Chucky 7, your West Coast beast, got down.
Hey, number 7, with the Sunday morning race,
Dr. King, get down.
Take care, my friend. Indiana, get down. Hey, 075. Hey, 075 around Indiana. I got you all up in here. Hello, 075. If you got a grip, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down brakes.
Well, I don't know if you're talking to me or not, man, Cat nigga. But Lord knows, this tough, man. When I get off the mall, all I got is...
Ooh, let me get my knees up in the breeze.
Super Bowl Sunday, 121 in the Wild Wild West. Chucky 7 rolling on.
Ooh, Chucky 7, you got that mall down. Hey, Chucky 7, you got that mall down. Breaker.
Oh, nice and nasty. Nasty. I don't know how to put this thing. Y'all take care of Floyd, yeah? Hey, show Floyd, top of the day to you. Dr. King,
This is rough and tough out here. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Your West Coast beast. Got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, skinny. West Coast. Nah, that ain't what I said. So cool, that ain't what I I'm trying to talk on.
I hear somebody out there say, good morning, West Coast beast. I heard somebody say, good morning, West Coast beast. Good morning right back at you. Motormouth Mall, cruising this thing right here, right now. I'll roll up in there from time to time to see what's cooking out here in the world of sound. Your West Coast beast dropping hammer. I got down. Breaker. Let's see what this doggone thing does. Motormouth Mall stepping breaker. And I'm out reading on the smell.
Hey, nice and nasty, 121, I'm going.
Well, I heard a no get back on Motormouth Mall. I did hear a no get back on Motormouth Mall. I didn't quite get who that was, but I did hear a no get back on Motormouth Mall. Let me roll up in there one more time. Right there, right now, breaker. I heard someone say skinny. I heard somebody say Motormouth Mall skinny. I didn't hear the whole thing, but let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down breaker.
Hello, Motormouth Mall, skinny white boy in the
Skinny white boy. Skinny white boy. I heard you up in there. Hey, skinny white boy. I did hear you up on my radio. Motormouth Mall working this thing right here, right now. I got down breaker.
Before you trip a breaker, take your worldwide show post, Super Sunday to you, Dr. King, bootlegger, bye-bye. Hello, Mr. Motormouth Mall.
I'm going to look around the swamp. I'm going to look around the swamp right there and see what's cooking. What's going on around the swamplands? Motormouth Mall, cruising breaker. It's rough and tough. I got you. Hey, skinny white boy in the swamp. I think you said skinny white boy in the swamp. Let me just listen to that one more time, because it is rough and tough. Check this out. I guess I got to stop using the rough and tough term because, what's his name over there in New Mexico is using it now. And a lot of people think he sounds like me. Terrible thing. But check this out. all I got right there. That was tough. That was difficult. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down brake. Hey, Bald Eagle. Hey, Bald Eagle around Decatur, Illinois. Hey, Bald Eagle, you rolling up in there real good? Hello, Bald Eagle. Good to hear you up in there. Bald Eagle around Decatur, Illinois. Motormouth Mall cruising, looking around your neck of the woods. A breaker.
We gotta go to work this afternoon. We gotta go to work in the diesel wagon, but that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna do it going diesel. You have a good Sunday, man. The Super Bowl Sunday. Squeaker 7 with the Sunday way back out.
Well, I hear Chucky 7 over there. Oh, Chucky talking to Squeaker, I believe. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Hello to you one more time, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping as I drop a hammer from time to time in a wonderful world of sound. Your West Coast undermodulated beast got down right there, breaker.
That was 3 of y'all in there, and I believe I could have talked to each one of y'all at the same time. That was hard to believe. Good morning, Squeak. Good morning, Motormouth Mall. Beautiful Sunday morning. Hey, Squeaker. Motormouth Mall. Judge, 7, go.
Good morning there, 7. Good to hear you up in there. You smoking up in here, ain't no doubt about that. You definitely got the hammer down in the world of sound. A7. Tell Squeaker, tell Judge, tell everybody I did say hello around the West Coast. While I work this breakaway audio, Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down breaker.
I probably lost me. Squeaker, you say, stick your tongue in his mouth.
I tell you what, you smoking up here. Hey, Dr. King, 7. You all got big old hammers up around my radio. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Your West Coast undermodulated beast. Right there, right now. I got down breaker.
And have a blessed day. Motormouth Mall. Have a blessed day to you and the family. Chucky 7.
Hey, Chucky 7, have a blessed day. Have a blessed day. Chucky 7, Motormouth Mall cruising. Enjoy your Super Bowl Sunday, by the way. Enjoy the DX we got out here. We got some good radio coming out here right about now. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, Chucky 7, Motormouth Mall cruising. Let me turn a bit of that audio down there. I might have a little bit too much up in there. Hey, Chucky 7. There we go. We might put a little bit more of that up in there like that. Hey, Chucky 7, good to hear you up in there. You're smoking coming around my neck of the woods. Ain't no doubt about that. Chucky 7, Motormouth Mall stepping right there. Breaker. Chucky 7. Hey, Chucky 7, I'm just trying some new stuff out. I'm just playing around over here on this end. I'm just experimenting with some different audio. And I'm just going to wait to see what happens before I make up a decision. But I'm just working with this different audio out here. Hello, Chucky 7. Motormouth Mall cruising. I can't turn the doggone headphones too far up or it starts doing that stuff. So I think this audio is pretty hot. Hey, Chucky 7, Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now. I got it down breaker. Bartender Chucky 7, take care of 7-3s on a beautiful Sunday morning. Hey, Chucky 7, you got that mall down. Tell Black Judge that I did say hello and good morning time too. Motormouth Mall walked onto Breaker.
Ditches got down.
Ooh-wee. All kinds of conditions. All kinds of conditions. All kinds of great big old hammers. Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now. I got it down, Breaker.
That's some bad men. That's some good men. That's some good Morning, 7, go.
Hey, 7. We'll catch you a little bit later on. Take care of 7-3s. Hey, 7. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast Beast. Stepping right there, right now. Hello, test. I'm back out.
Around Decatur, Lord. By nine. Get through it. They're still on the run. No, hey, choose. They say you're a kiss 809 on the job. Take care. You got to stop the car. Get down. 653, Arizona, 653.
Hello, Motormouth. Big hog of Bubba down with the morning wave. Good morning time, Mr. Motormouth Mall, 321 and Big Horn with the weekend wave.
Hello, 321. Hey, 321, big old weekend wave. Big old Super Bowl Sunday wave. And I appreciate you rolling up on my radio. Ain't no doubt about that. 321 around the Bighorn. You got that mall down. Motormouth Mall cruising. Break on. I got Bald Eagle around Decatur, Illinois, and I got the Bighorn rolling up in there. I got 321 in the Bighorn and Bald Eagle around Decatur, Illinois. Man, my radio jumping her up and down, and y'all tearing it up from the floor up. Ain't no doubt about that. Radio station Motormouth Mall cruising right here, right now. I got down Breaker. Skinny white boy in a black gold that time. Hey, skinny white boy, your conditions are getting better. Hey, skinny white boy around the black gold. Your conditions are getting better over here. They're breaking.
Today with them big boys out. President Obama's waving, I'm in the clear.
Hey, President Obama. Yeah, I think it's big boy's day out today. I don't think I'm going to get much talking done. Hey, President Obama, I think it's big boy's day out today. Hello, President Obama. If you got a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall looking, I got down Breaker.
So that Black Judge trying to kiss his back pocket. Ain't no say what he said.
Man, I heard somebody speak to President Obama, man, but it's running tough on this goddamn man. Somebody said, hello, President
Super Bowl Sunday wave right back at you there, President Obama. You know, it's Motormouth Mall rolling up in there. Hey, President Obama, that was Motormouth Mall trying to roll up in there from time to time. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, dropping a hammer right here, right now, in the wonderful world of sound. How about you, President Obama? If you got a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall got down right there, breaker, a little bit more audio for you. And they got all the way up, break.
I tell the whole world you got the ball in my ears right about this particular 1046 on that end.
And no get back on the coaching doctor, 3 out of 21 in the big horn, right?
Hey, 321. Hey, 321 in the Bighorn. It's rough and tough out here. I'll tell you what. You got a bunch of big old hammers in your radio, I know. Hey, 321 around the Bighorn. If you got a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall cruising this thing, one fat watt at a time. Hello, 321 around the Bighorn. If you got a grip on my lip, radio station Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down right there, breaker.
Mall, Coochie Doctor, and Witch Doctor. Show y'all the 21 in the big horn with the week.
I heard you saying
LOJ 321. Tell Witch Doctor and the Crooked Doctor and all the other doctors. Motormouth Mall says it's all about preventative medicine. Hey, 321. It's all about preventative medicine. Hello, 321 around the Bighorn. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down, breaker.
a 7-digit midget like you're talking about, you're going to hit him at the top of the hill. Hey, Mr. California, if 121 is a 7-digit midget like you're talking about, you're going to hit him at the top of the hill. Check it out, Mr. California.
Now I hear Dr. King rolling up in here again. Holy smokes. I hear Dr. King rolling up in my radio again. Motormouth Mall cruising, one fat watt at a time right there, right now. I got down.
Out there, Motormouth Mall.
Too late, Mr. California. You're smoking also.
I just heard some really beautiful audio roll up in there for a minute. I heard some beautiful audio roll up in there for just a minute. I heard Motormouth Mall, and I didn't get who it was, but let me play it back.
Out there, Motormouth Mall.
Man, that sounded good.
Out there, Motormouth Mall.
Hang on, one more time without the feedback.
Out there, Motormouth Mall.
I did hear somebody say, how about that Motormouth Mall? And it got rough and tough. So I'll be back listening and reading the mail for a Scotia bit, see what's going on in the world of sound. Radio station Motormouth Mall cruising, they got down. Absolutely insane. There's a whole lot of RF coming from all over the place. I mean, there's a lot of RF up in there. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall cruising. One fat watt at a time. Let me drop this bass effect down a little bit here. Hello, test. 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit halfway up. Take it up to about there. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down, breaker. Hey, Chucky 7, you say that there ain't no rules on the Super Bowl. Hey, Chucky 7, there ain't no rules on the Super Bowl. That's what you said. I got down right there, breaker.
Bring on that 21 in the big horn. I'm going to the fridge. Bye.
No, you know. Hey, 321, what's good in the fridge? Hey, 321, what you got good in the fridge, sir, break?
I got the pin of them up there. I don't know who's gonna pop up next so I can put something on their head. I'm going.
Trying to find out what the hell a fat watt is.
A fat watt is a well-fed watt. A fat watt is a happy bird. A fat watt, it's P-H-A-T. It's a big watt. You know, it's different than a dozy watt, and it's different than a bird watt. A fat watt is well, actually, the DNA, it starts all at the DNA with the fat watt. The fat watt got a particular type of DNA that breaks.
The diesel wagon about another hour or so, rolling out diesel wagon, reading the mail on y'all, ain't no doubt. Good morning. How we going? Hey, 809.
You ain't got nobody here. I see I ain't got no Mother Nature today. No, you know, get back on the wine point.
I'm going to go up where it's quieter, where I can play around with this audio a little bit more, because I tell you what, there's a lot of activity out here in the bowl. Way too much activity. I can't hear anybody for any length of time. I get one person here, one person there. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping. Oh, it ain't my turn to burn. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. I got down.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, is that right? Twisting the black boy where you ain't?
It ain't nobody but 205 in Indiana. Worldwide 205 in the
Well, 205, I heard you up in there around Indiana, I did. And I heard somebody else calling Motor Mouth Mall. But it was rough and tough. I need to clean up on aisle 6 to break. Yeah, 205. Hey, 205 Indiana, you're the one up in there. I got some VFOs running around all over the place. They start below frequency. They end up above the frequency. Hard for people to be on frequency these days, I think. It used to be a big thing way back in the 80s and the 90s. It seemed like it mattered. You know, people were on frequency. They made a big deal about being on frequency. Nowadays, I don't think it matters so much. What matters is whether they got a VFO drifting around or what, you know, that kind of thing. But they don't all pay attention to where they end up to break.
Yeah, they're back on the radio.
I know what you're saying. Clean audio, the good antenna. That's all you're gonna need. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, 205 in Indiana, got down.
I'll tell you one thing for sure there, 205. When you stick on one frequency, it works real good. I mean, right after I got up off the key, there was like 2 or 3 different VFOs crisscrossing across the doggone receiver, and I couldn't hear one of them. I couldn't hear a doggone thing, but I could hear you. Hey, 205, I hear you, I do. Hey, 205 around Indiana, Motor Mouth Mall. You said all you need is some good audio and a good radio and a good antenna. That's all you need. Well, those are pretty important things, ain't no doubt about it. Hey, 205. You touched on some pretty important things there, Break.
You might need some medicine, man. Dr. 144 might need some medicine, man. He's my friend, but I will feed him some medicine. And I'm not a doctor, 809, but
Whew, I gotta turn my headphones down somehow. I gotta turn this down, but because I need the headphones louder on you guys, but I need that to be quieter. And then I'm gonna turn this up on YouTube and see if I can make YouTube louder, and hope that works okay. There we go. Now YouTube should be about right on my audio, and then when you transmit, I should be able to hear you pretty good. Let's see what happens. Hey, Doc 144. You getting it back real good. Ain't no doubt about that. You smoking. What's going on there, Doc 144? Motormouth Mall, looking around Indiana right there right now. Breaker.
Mother Nature's got you with your old time out here, break.
In the gold. Hello, Popeye, Illinois, Atlanta, Lincoln.
Hello, Popeye. Hey, Popeye around Atlanta, Lincoln. I hear you up in there, too, I do. I tell you what, Mother Nature, she's dipping everywhere. Mother Nature today has got no loyalty. She being real extra promiscuous, and she dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping. Hello, Popeye around Illinois. If you got a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall cruising, I got down break. Hey, Chucky 7, you said it's all that Spanish fly. You got Mother Nature, you gave her a bunch of Spanish fly, and she's getting all around. You're getting kind of promiscuous, ain't no doubt about that. Hello, dear Chucky 7, Motormouth Mall, I heard you, I did. Radio station Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast, dropping a hammer from time to time in a wonderful world of sound. Let me ease this thing up in there one more time, breaker. At you, a Motormouth Mall, walking the dog, kicking the cat, see if I can't roll up in there one more time. Your West Coast beast, got down, breaker.
Like you, me too, man. I had my fun, I'm gonna run. 809. I did have my I'm in the clear.
Hey, Chuck, you're making a lot of noise out there. Hey, Chuck, you're making a lot of noise on my radio while you're doing testing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, Chucky, if you got a grip, Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now. I got down, breaker.
Mr. California, State President, 1400 in Illinois.
Motormouth Mall, 289 Central Illinois with almost...
289, 289 around Central Illinois. I heard you roll up in there too. Beautiful audio, 289. Mother Nature dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping. But man, you ought to hear that audio. Check this out real fast.
Motormouth Mall, 289 Central Illinois with almost...
Wait a second here, hang on.
Motormouth Mall, 289 Central Illinois with almost...
There you go, 289. I could almost get all that, but I didn't get it all. a 289 around Illinois. If you've got a sloppy copy, Motormouth Mall trying to roll up in there one more time to break.
When a Caribbean family is in bereavement, I don't even feel sorry for them. Until I get that check, I'm in the clear.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I'm not gonna bye. No more, that was an accident. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Popeye, it was no man, don't make us go.
I tell you what, the Popeye said that was an accident for a 289. Popeye said that was an accident. You see, you out there being a part of the show, and I appreciate you being a part of the show, too. Ain't no doubt about that. And doggone it, Popeye, you said that was an accident. Let me get my knees up at a breeze. Motormouth Mall, cruising one fat watt at a time. Right there, right now, I got down break.
The last time I seen a 289, it was in a 65 Mustang. That cotton nigga was 3 on the cotton picking floor, and I always made it go. That's what I do with a 289. President Obama, I'm in the clear.
Hey, President Obama, you said the last time you saw a 289, it was in a doggone 65 Mustang with 3 on the floor. Hey, President Obama, yeah, I got out of them Fords when I was in high school, man. I used to have a doggone 65 and a 66 Mustang, and I had 289s, and I had 351 Windsors, and I had all them small little things, you know. I had a 302, and doggone it. But I got out of that, and I escalated into big block Chevys, and I never looked back to break.
I got you on look, get into them big block Chevys and never look back, man. But right now, you can find some of the prettiest Fords, man. 1934 Goose and all that old shit. Got a big Chevy under the hood for a horse. Come here.
Absolutely, that's the hot ticket right there. I got a good friend of mine. He's got an old Ford truck. Beautiful Ford truck. I love the Ford truck. But he got a Chevy under the hood. Yeah. So it's actually a pretty good truck. And, it's like a 1930, 32 or 34 or something like that. Anyways, an old Ford truck. Really nice. And then over here in town, I just looked the other day over here on Marketplace. There are 2 Fords for sale. The price is about right. They're both the same, $10,500 for a 32 coupe, little 5-window coupe, with the rumble seat and the whole bit. And another one is one of them. They called it. It was a Ford. What was the other manufacturer wagon? It was a Ford, not Studebaker, Edsel. It was a wagon of some sort. And it was cheap. It was like $10,500, really nice. And either one of those would be really nice with a Chevy engine in their brake.
You know what part of the country that is in, man. I need to know what part of the country that's in. That sounds like a good deal to me, man. I'm always looking for toys for the big boys. Hey, Motormouth Mall, what part of the country exactly is in? Maybe they're on the internet. Go ahead.
Yeah, get on Marketplace and look on Facebook Marketplace and look up Arroyo Grande, California. And in Arroyo Grande is are 2 of them. There's the wagon, and then there's the coupe. And they're both $10,500, and I think they're both still available. I would look right now, but my phone is in the house. It's on the charger. But, look up Arroyo Grande, and ARROYO Grande, GRANDE, and look it up, and you'll find them there, big.
Contact Motormouth Mall, Arroyo Grande. I'm going to look at that. In the meantime, I got a 63 500 Galaxy, man. 289 with 3 on the column, man. It's cool, but I don't want to shift too much no more. What you think about that? Go ahead.
I like the old Galaxy 500s. I like the squared off, boxy old Galaxy 500s. Was that a 63 5436, somewhere around there, 60-something Galaxy 500. Man, they were cool cars. They looked really good. Ford had some great body styles. They had, I like the old, of course, the 65 and 66 Mustangs, and I like the fastbacks, and I like the 69 Mach 1. They were garbage in 67 and 68. Ain't nothing come out of Ford good in 67 or 68. And then 69, they come up with the Mach 1, and 70, they had the Mach 1. Then they got ugly and disgusting all the way up, all the way through beyond that. But then, of course, there's the newer Fords, when they came out with the, 82 or 84 and a half, Shelby 30th anniversary, whatever the hell it was. But my favorites would be the 70 Mach 1. I had a 70 Mach 1. I never had a 69 Mach 1, but I like them. Then I had the 65 and 66 standard coupes. Never had a fastback 65 or 66. My earlier desires when I was a kid was to get one of the 65 or 66 fastback and do a Shelby, a copy, a clone, a Shelby GT350 clone they're bringing. But I never did that.
That was exactly what I had on my mind, Motormouth Mall. Yeah, the 65 pony, man. Had the ponies in the seats and everything, man. Console all the way to the back seat and everything, bucket seats. And then I got me that 65 fastback as well. And it was a Shelby, man. That guy nigga was a Shelby. And a professional football player wanted it more than me. What you think? Go ahead.
Hey, money talks. Anything's for sale. Hey, President Obama, anything's for sale, then break.
Hey, Motormouth Mall. You know what I'm talking about. That 63 I got, man.
Yeah, 10-4. That 63 got to be pretty nice. I tell you, I got one muscle car left, and then I got a couple. All my cars are old. I got the 69 Chevelle with the hydraulic roller valve train, 700 horse, naturally aspirated, fuel injected, big block, and it's a really good, well-engineered street car. And then I've got the 75 International, or 73 International, 1 ton with the flatbed, with the old 345 in it. I got the 75 Jeep Cherokee with the 6-cylinder Cummins and the 5-speed and the 3-speed and the 1-ton axle in the rear, no more 4-wheel drive. And then I got my 70 Chevy 2-wheel drive, 1-ton and long bed. And that's all I got. I keep the old stuff. I like the old stuff. I don't have any more new cars. No more new cars for me to break.
Like you, me too, man. Hey, I got a 72 long wheelbase 102 myself, man. Got to make a lay it out, Motormouth Mall, real. But I got a 52 Pontiac Chieftain also, man. A Pontiac Chieftain. I just scored that one. It's been sitting up for about 40 years in a garage. I just scored that one. Go ahead.
Oh, man, what a score. That's going to be nice. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's that. I think great minds think alike. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, President Obama, I think great minds think alike to break.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Before I could get it in the yard, in the driveway, a guy was trying to buy it. Hey, Motormouth Mall, a guy was trying to buy it, but that was lost in the middle of me. Because I knew the old man who had it. Instead of this garage for 40 plus years. Go ahead.
No sooner that thing came out and sat in your driveway, you had somebody hauling up in there trying to offer you cash for it. That lets you know you got something you want to hang on to. When people out there got their hands out, they try and put their snatch and grabs on what you got. You got to hang on to it for a little while to break.
You're exactly right. Football game, enjoy that too. We'll put it on you later on. You're 41 in Texas, right?
410. Very, very cool. Man, oh man. Yeah, I would hang on to that one for a little while and don't let loose of it and enjoy it for a bit. Ain't no doubt about that. Hey, President Obama, Motormouth Mall working this thing. By the way, I hope this audio sounds all right down there in your neck of the woods. I've been playing with this breakaway broadcast I'm not using Live Professor, so I don't have any reverb up in there. It's just straight audio and using a breakaway broadcast. I hope the audio sounds good to break.
President.
410 to President Obama. Appreciate it, Bumptown. Hey, President Obama, you smoking up in here while you're all up in the clear? Motor mouth mall waving and stepping. I got down.
Hey, you got that right. Hey, nice and nasty. You got that right. You come up in here real
No contact, no my Super Bowl Sunday wave.
Hey, 41, I ain't nice and I ain't nasty. I don't know who you're talking to. Hey, 41, I ain't nice and I ain't nasty. Motor mouth mall cruising. I got down breaker.
Hello, Motor Mouth Mall. Yeah, I heard you up in there talking, but I didn't think I had conditions. Good morning. Once again, Motor Mouth Mall, 41 way back out.
Yeah, 410, 41. Yeah, I didn't know if I had conditions either. Mother Nature, she's been dipping and dabbing and flipping and flopping all over the place. You know, Mother Nature been kind of funny today. So I didn't know what was going to happen to break.
I want to know if you got a he's up in there too, but that's all right. You still got it going on. Mr. Nice and Nasty, way out west. You're 41, right there, right back.
Tell Nice and Nasty I said hello. Hey, 41, why you looking way out west? Tell Nice and Nasty I did say hello, Mellow Jello. I got down right there, breaker.
Take care and be blessed. Tell you pretty one out that Valentine's Day. Mr. No Name Kentucky, Super Bowl Sunday wave, I'm out.
Hey, Mr. No Name Kentucky, I gotta say hello to you too. And Mr. No Name around Kentucky, if you got a sloppy copy, No Name around Kentucky. Motor mouth mall waving and stepping. Super Bowl, I can't talk. Super Bowl Sunday wave to you. And big old happy day, happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing one more time. No Name around Kentucky, Motor mouth mall cruising. I got down break.
And tell your pretty one, your first lady will be that big old Valentine's Day coming up on the next day. Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, 1 watt at a time while you cruising. Mr. No Name Kentucky with a
410 to Mr. No Name Kentucky will definitely do that. You definitely pass a big old sweet wave and a happy Valentine's Day to the sweet thing there on your neck of the woods too. Coming up on the 14th here, because we're almost there. I'll tell you what, that's tomorrow. And it's going to be here before you know it. Hello to you one more time, 7-3s, No Name around Kentucky. Motor mouth mall cruising this thing on the low side right there right now. I got down breaker.
Right, you cruising 1 watt at a time on the low side. You right. It's right around the corner. Monday, the 14th, will be Sweetheart Day. They give them a lot of candy and a lot of love. Take care of Motor Mouth Mall while you cruising on the low side 1 watt at a time. To a man in Kentucky on this old antique transmitter. I'm out.
410, and that old antique transmitter's working for you. So I'll get back on the side, read the mail, and I'm going to get all prepped up and ready for the sleep thing tomorrow. Ain't no doubt about that. I got to get her all the good stuff and get everything all done up right, and definitely show the appreciation and love. Ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you one more time. Take care of 7-3s. Mr. No Name Kentucky Motor Mouth Mall cruising this thing. This little breakaway broadcast audio got down right there, breaker.
You that way crazy. I ain't going there with you. I just want to put that hammer on 41. He was over here square dancing with 41. I thought I'd tap him on the shoulder and dance for 10.
Do-si-do. Motor Mouth Mall got down, don't you know?
Putting it down around the world of sound, Mr. 121, you're 41, in the big old beautiful state of Texas, reading this mail. Y'all out there 121, I'll tell Nice and Nasty to quit being so dadgum nasty. Hey, 121. He was up in my doggone radio, but I don't know what in the world's going on because he's way up in that doggone thing that time. Mr. 121, y'all have a good day around the Wild Wild West.
Man, you done went crazy. 121 like kissing booty too bad. Mr. California, let me know. No contact, no get back on 120. The North End, Kentucky with the wave, I'm out.
Right there. Hey, nice and nasty. You better keep that hammer out of the BYU and concentrate on Texas. Valentine's Day, 121 around the Wild Wild West. Mr. North End, Kentucky, I'm out.
I gotta apologize to No Name. I was looking up around Michigan. Hey, No Name, Kentucky. I was actually Hey, Motormouth Mall.
Texas, working his old-time radio back out. I'll see you.
Hey, 41. Hey, 41. I'm looking around your neck of the woods now. I was looking up around Michigan before. I didn't realize what was going on there. Now I looked at the antenna and realized I had it looking up around Michigan, so I'm looking down around your neck of the woods. Hey, 41, Motormouth Mall. Got down right there, breaker.
Right there, right back here, nice and nasty. We all have a big old day. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just going to get back out of the middle of the road.
I heard some really big audio up in there. I heard some really big audio up in there a second ago. Who was that? I heard something come up in there. Ooh, big audio. Who was that? The breaking Motormouth Mall cruising and dropping a hammer from time to time. I got down. Turn up this noise blanker or this noise reduction a little bit. Motormouth Mall stepping. Oh, are we on the wrong one? Yeah, there we go.
Nice and nasty. I heard what you said. You just pumped up just a little bit to get all them doggone ducks out of the middle of the road. Hey, nice and nasty. I heard what you said. You got a little bit more to go, but you don't need it. Hey, nice and nasty. You pumped up just a little bit to get them doggone mud ducks out of the middle of the road. Hey, nice and nasty. You got them cotton picking mud ducks sitting on a row and taking them out one at a time. Yo, 41, right there, right back.
Hey, 41, I'm going to quack a little bit louder. Hey, 41. I'm going to quack a little bit louder right there. Hey, 41, if you got a grip on my lip, Motormouth Mall cruising, right there, right now, breaker.
Might want to ask guys who can get it back, 121. I'm going to get it on big boys business now. I was talking about big boys. I'm talking about them big boys. 121, President Obama, come here.
That's right. Hey, nice and nasty. I want to move this sneaky pig out of the middle of the road. And I'll put it on you later on. Shut that thing down around the big star. Yo, 41, right there, right back. I'll see you.
I keep hearing some big, deep audio up in there. I'm not sure who that is yet. I'm still listening. Motormouth Mall cruising, breaker.
Strang, I can definitely hear you up in there. Oh, painkiller.
I was saying,
Hey, 121, I heard you ease up in there again.
Let me play that back for a second. Hang on. Let me play this back.
Strang, I can definitely hear you up in there. Oh, painkiller.
A little bit too bassy, or not too bassy. Not enough mids and highs. But I hear somebody out there talking into it, a whole lot of bass up around the place. Motormouth Mall cruising, one fat watt at a time. I got down, breaker.
and I'm gonna get up on the way. How about a #1 song?
And that's my Roger. I'll see you.
1241, I'm not square dancing with him today. 121, I'm in his business.
got it all because you said it all. Ain't no two ways about it. I appreciate you letting me know it's working. Still got a lot to go, but I was in there peeking and tweaking on the 3CX 5000 in there that I was working on. No.
Hey, 121. Tell them boys I didn't come out here to do no doggone square dance.
Oh, is that 955 in the Bighorn? That might have been 955 in the Bighorn. Hey, 955, was that you up in there, my radio? How about a 955 in the Bighorn, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising right there right now. Your West Coast beast, dropping a hammer in the wonderful world of sound. How about a 955 if you got a grip on my lip, Motor Mouth Mall, cruising. I got down, breaker, breaker. Your West Coast beast, back out, breaking.
Hey, 121. You right. That was me. I come out there and said I ain't doing no doggone square dancing today.
That was 955. Hey, 95, that was you up in there, but I'll tell you what, it's just rough and tough. You must be on the ground plane, so you're working on that barefoot radio and on the ground plane, so, but I did hear you. Need some more mids and highs in the audio, a little bit more upper highs. But man, the audio is bodacious. Hey, 955, check this out one time.
Tweaking on the 3CX 5000 in there that I was working on.
Need a little bit more. Need a little bit more audio, but we won't worry about that till you get there. But I can hear there's a whole lot of bass around the place, ain't no doubt about that. Hello to you, 955 in the Bighorn, if you got a sloppy copy. Motor Mouth Mall cruising right here, right now. I got it down, breaker, breaker.
Hey, 121. Tell Obama I didn't key up. I ain't doing no doggone square dancing today. Hey, 121. You know when I key, I put that doggone Sneaky Pete out in the middle of the road. I'll see you.
What about nothing? You got my back. 809, I'm in the club.
Your chump change up. You're talking 809 now. I think I heard change talking 809 to break.
Yeah. 809 and 1400 read the mail too. 809 out west, Mr. California.
Hey, 121. He got
1400. Got 1400 up in there. I'll tell you, it's a mess out here on the bend. Absolute mess out here. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. One fat watt at a time. They got down, breaker, breaker.
41 right there, right back.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, it's supposed to be a mess out here. Super Bowl Sunday. Illinois, stand down.
Yeah, 10 for their 1400 is Super Bowl Sunday, and it's rough and tough. Hey, 1400 is Super Bowl Sunday, and everybody out there, they're working real hard to get up in everybody else's radios. I tell you what, 1400 around Illinois while you smoking, Motor Mouth Mall waving and stepping, hope everything is all well and swell around your stack of bricks. Motor Mouth Mall cruising, they got down, breaker, breaker.
121 in the Wild Wild West, show 41 backing out, I'll see you.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall, I just let you know I'm still reading the radio, 1400.
14 to 1400, well, you still reading the mail, and you're sounding real good out here on my stack of bricks still, so keep on with it, keep it on there, 1400. I'm still working this breakaway broadcast today. I'm like I said, I haven't messed with this in about 12 years. But I was listening to 06 Postman over there coming out of Australia, and he was talking on it. I thought, man, that sounded good. So I figured I'd put it in line over here on this end and see how it does. Hello to you one more time, 1400. Motor Mouth Mall cruising this thing right here, right now. I got it down, breaker, breaker.
Hey, Jude.
Dr. Soul, I heard you, I didn't. I do believe I heard Dr. Soul up in there, too. Motor Mouth Mall cruising, they got it down, break.
Mr. Juice, always a pleasure. Hope everything going well around your hacienda. Juice, way out west, your 41, back out reading this mail wave.
Hey, 41, tell Juice I'm waving up around Redding, California. Hey, 41, tell Juice I am waving around Redding, California. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down breaker.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, I heard you ease up my radio, let it go around. I don't know if you were speaking to me, but it's just real rough, but I am going to wave a hand. Hey, Motormouth Mall, y'all have a good day. 41, moving on, reading this mail. I'll see you.
14 to 41, yeah, I was just saying, do me a big old favor and tell Juice up there around Redding. Tell Juice around Redding that I said hello and good day, good happy Super Bowl wave. Super Bowl Sunday wave. Motormouth Mall stepping, I got down break.
President Obama, I'm in the clear.
No contact, Juice. No contact.
All right there, Motormouth Mall, y'all have a big old day. I'm going to ease up out of here and read the mail. And 121, I heard you ease up around the big old state once again. 121, way out west. In the wild, wild west, show 41, back out, reading the mail. I'll see you.
Hey, 41, I know 121 easing up in there. Tell him I said hello too. Motormouth Mall walked on through. Breaker.
09, you know one got bigger can know. Hey, I keep my eyes on got bigger. I know what they do, but one thing I know, you in here. Hey, 09, I'm in the clear. Hey, 27, Roll Wagon, no bill in the big horn. 7 Ratchet, Roll Wagon. Hello, 27. Roll Wagon, no bill, big horn break. Hello, Mr. California, Papa Charlie in Texas, break. Return right there, right back. I'm gonna listen to California, Papa Charlie. Break. There ain't gonna be no see you later crap. It's gonna be like the legacy never existed. Right there, right back there, 27. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, it's probably just a Mother Nature thing. Antenna and jumps to another. Maybe I just maybe I can do a little bit of broadcasting.
I gotta jump out of here and figure out how this software works. I got something I gotta look at. So I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all take care. Have a good day. Motormouth Mall stepping. What do we got on the YouTube thing here? We got an hour and 44 minutes. Motormouth, U.S. Coast East. Right there, right now. Every time I go to that email address, it never works. I'm going to write it down anyway. Because it just doesn't work. And I try to reply to the email, and it goes to somewhere else. So we're going to have to use something else. But anyway, Moot, I'll copy this down.
7, Roll Wagon. Hello, 27. Roll Wagon, back out. That ain't the way God wants it.
Hey, Motormouth, while you're doing the walk away, while I'm peeking and tweaking.
Hey, 27, Roll Wagon.
Station in Texas. Motormouth, while you're doing the walk away. Bye.
Hey, 955. Yeah, real bassy. All bass. Check this out.
That ain't the way God wants it.
Here it comes.
Hey, Motormouth, while you're doing the walk away, while I'm peeking and tweaking.
Hey, 27, Roll Wagon.
Station in Texas. Motormouth, while you're doing the walk away.
Yeah, that's really bassy. Got to cut down the bottom end a little bit, but got to raise up the mids and the highs. 955 Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now. Breaker.
Nah, Joe, man. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. It sounds real heavy. I don't know. That's what I was telling you. It sounds real heavy. no pain, no strain. Definitely not. Need to work on it, but I'd say it's pretty decent.
Yeah, they're good back here in Mississippi in my radio room.
Pick an EQ, maybe the last one or the first one of the two, but pick an EQ and then select one of the filters somewhere in the 200 hertz range and make it a narrow Q. Right click on it and narrow it up a little bit and then slide it down and sweep it while you're talking. And it'll knock out that part, and it'll make it sound louder and crisper and cleaner. So do a sweep with the EQ, and you'll find that one frequency that's obnoxious, it's a bit overwhelming, and that'll fix it up for you. OT 955 and the Bighorn Motor Mouth Mall cruising right there right now. Bigger.
Hey, Motor Mouth Mall. Old Big Peter down here in Louisiana just wanted to wave a hand, and I'm going to get out the middle of the road. Take care.
Hello on the BYU. And they Skip Junkie, the two flavors, both of them to work properly, they require audio processing. You realize that, right? So whichever radio you get, they're going to sound the same. The 955 puts out more audio or more power, and the 29LX puts out less. I'm currently talking on a President Richard, but it's a pain in the neck because it requires 3 Darlingtons. So I would, if you're good with a single final small radio and you can amplify it, then the 29 is good. But if you want a higher drive radio that'll do 75 watt peaks, then the 955 is good, or 655 if you don't do sideband. Those are my two favorites. Hello, Skip Junkie. Hello, 955. Hello, everybody else on the band. Motor Mouth Mall cruising. They got it down right there. Breaker.
What's wrong with a COVID-19? Dr. King want to know what's wrong with a COVID-19, Bigger.
Hey, Dr. King, a Cobra 19 will walk and talk real good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, Prime has a Cobra 19 with one of my modulators on it. It works real good. Ain't nothing wrong with the Cobra 19. Hello, Dr. King, Motor Mouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got down, Breaker. You don't need fancy radios. Hey, you don't need no fancy radios, that's for doggone sure. Hey, Dr. King, anything will do. Really, literally, anything will do. Oh, Dr. King, Motor Mouth Mall, goddamn, breaker. By the way, as of now, Skip Junkie, tack about $375 plus shipping to either one of the two radios. And, there are ways you can do it. You could either put all the money to me in and I buy it, or you just go ahead and buy your 955 from your favorite shop, brand new, and have it drop shipped to me, and then we take care of the $375 plus shipping when I get it back to you. So for the other part. And a couple of different ways to do it. But anyway, I had one guy say, no, I want to get the radio from my shop. So apparently he didn't trust me with with the money for the radio. And it worked out okay. But, if you want to drop ship it to me, but it's got to be brand new. I don't do used radios. Anyway, Motor Mouth Mall, stepping right there right now. I like the 955. I think it's a good radio. Motor Mouth Mall, stepping breaker.
What about this 955? I want get it back to you, break.
Yeah, 10-4. 955 is working real good. By the way, hey, around Mexico, let me roll this up in there. I'll roll a bit of this up in there once. Hey, Cruz. Hey, Cruz. Around Atlacomulco, Mexico, Motormouth Mall, your West Coast Beast dropping the hammer. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what the best deal is and the best supplier, and we'll agree before we do it, because it's your money, not mine. But we'll find the right place, Bell's or somebody, and we'll get them to drop it over here, and then we'll do it. Then you just pay me the cash, or PayPal me for the modulator part of it, and then we'll ship it back to you. Anyway, hello to you one more time, Motormouth Mall, and I don't have a lot. This is I'm probably talking to everybody out here, but it's I don't have time to do a lot of these. Wish I could find somebody who'd like to do those. But hey, Cruz, around Atlacomulco, Mexico, I hear you up in there, I do. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast Beast, dropping a hammer from time to time. In a wonderful world of sound, your West Coast Beast got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, is that the new square dancing tune? Hey, Motormouth Mall, are you doing some square dancing tunes over there? 41, reading the mail back out.
Yeah, 10-41. That's for your square dancing enjoyment. You just go ahead and get your partner and do-si-do around or circle you go, whatever they do in the morning. Hey, 41, Motormouth Mall, cruising break.
All right, man. Well, I was just listening in. I kind of like, well, I may already have to have my foot and keep a count of what's going on, but I just figured I'd key up, let you know you still got conditions. 41 out. I'll see you.
Yeah, 10-41. I was playing that for Cruz. It was time that I heard Cruz down there around Atlacomulco, Mexico, and he was playing that. And he had it going on in my radio, and so anyway, I thought I'd return the playback and put a little bit of that up in his radio. Hello, Tia. What do you think about that 41? Well, we still got some conditions. Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down right there. Break it.
Your gun up in my break up. He's up in there. I'm on the way to get in the middle of the road. Put it back out.
I'll catch you a little bit later on. Steve Austin rolled up in there too. Tell Steve Austin I did say hello, Mellow Jello. Big old Super Bowl Sunday to him. And you take care out there as well. 41 in the Bighorn while you're doing your thing in fine style. Keep on with the keeping on. And Cruz, Mud Duck Radio around Atlacomulco, Mexico. Have a good day out there. I'm going to get on the side here. I got to actually, I got to look at some software and wrap my head around this doggone software. I don't know how this works. I got something I downloaded called Pipeline. And it looks complicated. It probably isn't, but it looks complicated. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall cruising. I got down breaker. Hey, President Obama, you're all up in the business. You're all up in the business end of this radio, too. Hey, President Obama, well, you're all up in the business end of my radio. Hey, President Obama, Motormouth Mall cruising right there, right now. I got down break.
And that's the Lieutenant Roger, man. I'm going to go to Marketplace and check out that business we were talking about.
Yep, go to Marketplace, look at Rio Grande, California, and look up the vehicles for sale, and you'll find two of them. There's a wagon, and there's a coupe. And they're $10,500 each. Motormouth Mall Cruiser. They got down, break. I don't know if they're the same seller. I don't know if they're the same seller or two different sellers. I didn't look at that part, but I'm sure you'll find it. All right, take care, 7-3s. We'll catch you later on. Motormouth Mall stepping. They got down, break. Click. While you turn it to the left, I'm going to do the same thing too. I got to shut this gate down, and I got to get to working on some software. Motormouth Mall, stepping, breaker.
About Dr. King. Who's that talking about some AKA? Who's that out there, man? Who's that out there?
And the RE monitor is a great tool as long as people are paid. See this thing that I'm circling with my mouse right there? See that little 8 meter and that little red light right there that's never coming on? Oh, test. That's what people need to pay attention to. All these people run this REA stuff, but they got this meter over here where it's sitting up there at 100 and their light's on all the time. They don't realize that's bad. So why have a meter if you're not going to pay attention to it? Anyway, so if you get the REA, it looks good. But remember also, REA only looks at the stage that it's looking at. And if you put an amplifier after that stage, REA doesn't mean that what you're looking at is what you're looking at because of nonlinearities of amplifiers. Hey, Radio DX1, Motormouth Mall waving. Good to see you up in there, Motormouth Mall stepping. They got down.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, Papa Charlie gonna know how long he's going to wait on Mother Nature. Motormouth Mall, Papa Charlie in Texas.
Yeah, Papa Charlie, Mother Nature can be, she can be fickle, finicky, promiscuous, indecisive, typical stuff there. And you never know how long you gotta wait. Hey, Papa Charlie, hello to you at Motormouth Mall cruising, break, man.
Papa Charlie in Texas waving his hand, break.
Well, Papa Charlie, I'd say you done waited enough because you up in my radio right here, right now. Hey, Papa Charlie, you waited long enough because you're all up in here, right now. Papa Charlie, Motormouth Mall, cruising, they got it down, break.
I didn't want to know how long I don't have to wait, but I'm going to get my knees in the breeze. You tell me that kind of thing, Obama, he can have your radio back. Papa Charlie standing at the gate post of Texas rocking on.
10-4. And by the way, Papa Charlie, I wanted to show something here. I wanted to show, people misconstrued peak volume or peak modulation. Peak modulation has to do with the sound and loudness and all that to a degree, but just so people don't confuse, oh man, doggone keyboard's acting up here. Just so people don't confuse loudness and positive peaks, I'm going to turn off this processor, but take a look at the REA. Watch this. Okay, now we're back down to stock. Now I'm still making 100% negative peaks, or, just shy of 100% negative and well over 175% positive. And you can see that the peaks are still way up there. And when I push the audio processing on, you can see what happens to the audio loudness. And here it comes right there. So you can hear the audio loudness increases and the boldness increases, but it never overmodulates. It's still doing the same thing. So peaks and audio level do not always go hand in hand. Motormouth Mall cruising right there, breaker.
Signal stayed the same, but the audio went way up. So just what you said is what I'm experiencing on this end at 10-4.
10-4, yep, signal stayed the same, audio went down, audio went up, it did exactly what I said it was going to do, and so yep, audio processing is so important. It has nothing to do with watts, peak watts, or even, now if I changed it from 100% modulation down to, or from 175% down to 100 and back up to 175, you would notice a difference, but not night and day, but it helps. And of course, in this thing that we're doing, it's a cumulative effect of all the various different things that you do. It's part of the puzzle. It's part of the equation. It's part of what they call like part of the recipe. So like if you're making chocolate chip cookies and you forget the chocolate chips, you may not have chocolate chip cookies to bake.
You don't want to save yourself. Peter, I always put it like this: if you can make a bird need to swing forward, it's smoking. That's the way I do. I keep my bird swinging forward at 10-4.
Well, that's an important thing. You definitely don't want the bird going backwards. Air has to flow over the wings. That's a good way to remember that. The air has to flow over the wings. Birds always go forward. They never go backward. I ain't never seen a bird go backward, have you? I ain't never seen a bird go back. I ain't never seen an airplane go backward either, except for if they're doing like an Immelman or something where they might come up in there and hang on to prop and then come backward a little bit before they fall off. But birds and airplanes, they don't fly backwards. So the same thing with a bird watt meter. They got to go forward. Now, RMS meter, if you're at 100% modulation, it might wiggle a little bit. But you look at the peak meter, woo-wee, it peaked right off the scale, the break.
Yeah, right on Motor Mouth Mouth. The only time I've seen a bird go backwards is if I shoot him off a limb. If I shoot the cockpit off a limb, it's 6 feet.
You said the only time you've seen a bird go backwards is when you shoot it off a limb. Then they go backwards, and the feathers start flying to break.
She doing a tap dance and a lap dance on Papa Charlie. No doubt about it. Catch you later, my ball. Old man Papa Charlie in Texas rocking on. Bye-bye.
410 to old man Papa Charlie around Texas. Take care, 7-3s. Have a super day out there. Enjoy your Super Bowl weekend, and enjoy the DX we got out here. And I'm still learning this software here. I got this breakaway broadcast software, which I like. But I just noticed that there was a plug-in available, or a program available, that said you can use other programs on the same computer to feed this one. And I thought, oh man, if I could get that figured out, then I could feed this with Live Professor. So I'm working at figuring that out right now. So I'm gonna get back on the side. But in the meantime, in between times, this is just straight audio, no effects, no reverb, no harmonic distortion, just straight audio and breakaway audio processing. And I'm pretty impressed with it. I haven't touched this in about 12 years. But like I said, I was talking to 06 Postman down in Australia, and he was running this. And when he rolled up in my audio, man, he sounded some kind of good. And I thought, man, I got to revisit that and see how that works. And I didn't give it enough opportunity, I don't think, way back when. But I'm playing with it now a little bit, and I like it. Hello to you one more time, Motormouth Mall cruising. Hey, Papa Charlie, have a good day. I'll see you. Bye. Bye.
Big man on Beale Street knows they bring Now.
And you're right, the Radio DX1, you're right. There certainly can be an education. It can be overlooked or it can be an education. Ain't no doubt about that. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. I'm going to go 10-7. I'm going to shut the gate off. And we'll be back later on. Motormouth Mall stepping by. Bye.
1, 2. Bye.
Bye. Hey, Thundercat. Hey, Thundercat. I didn't know you were up in there. Hey, Thundercat. I didn't know you were up in there, but I know you're there now. The break.
Just want to say hello. How to do it. I'm getting out your way. Hey, Motormouth Mall, Thundercat. Good day.
10 for the Thundercat. Big old good day wave. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Enjoy it to its fullest. And enjoy the skip. And big old happy Valentine's Day around your place, around you and the sweet thing out there. No doubt about that. Hey, Thundercat, Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now. I'm stepping.
God bless you and the family. Hey, Motormouth Mall,
Hello out there. Hey, Dr. King, I there too. Bus graces Thundercat. Hello, Dr. King. Smoking up in there too. What's going on there, Dr. King? Small cruising. They got down. Breaker.
Tell him Thundercat in the max. Valentine's Day to him and his little ones too. Tell him Thundercat happy Valentine's Day to him and the little one too. Thundercat gone.
Hey, Thundercat, you said tell him and the sweet thing. You said happy Valentine's Day too. Hey, Thundercat, let me roll this way right here. Hold on a second. Well, let me go forward here a little bit here. I got too much of this on here. Switchblade, Dr. King, here you go. This is from Thundercat.
Tell him Thundercat in the max. Valentine's Day to him and his little ones too. Tell him Thundercat happy Valentine's Day to him and the little one too. Thundercat gone.
There you go. I rolled that 5 and kept it all the way alive. Thundercat and Dr. King, Motormouth Mall cruising, looking down south. I got down right there, breaker.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, do me a favor, man. Spell that town again. I'm going to get out some boys' way. Spell that town again, Motormouth Mall, because, I'm going to come out.
Yeah, 2-4. Arroyo. Arroyo Grande. Grande. Arroyo Grande, California.
Thank you. I'm out the way. I'm looking out. Thank you. I'm in the
10-4. You're welcome.
Around California. On the west side of 35, I got to go. On the west side of 35 in Illinois. Hey, good evening. On the west side of 35, looking for some condition. Hey, good evening. West side 35.
Hey, 35. Anyone in particular you're looking at on the west side? Hey, 35. Anybody in particular you're looking at over here on the west side? Hello, 35. Mall cruising. Ooh, 396. Hey, 396 Mississippi. Hollering up in here. Holy cow. You got them all done. 396 around the mag. Motormouth Mall cruising right there right now. Breaker.
Hey, also Tiger Woods said, you got that mall down. Tiger Woods got down. Hey, Motormouth Mall. That's gone for the day.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, Popeye, Illinois gone.
Hooey, Popeye, Illinois, hello to you. While you're back up on my radio again, Tiger, you got that mall down too. Hello, Popeye, hello, Tiger, Motormouth Mall cruising. They got down break.
Big hammers out there. There's a whole lot of big hammers out there, Austin. Tiger Woods to take care, but you got a hammer down. Hey, Austin, Tiger Woods, there's a lot of hammers out there. I see you.
Hey, Tiger Wood, I'm looking down into Magnolia, so I shouldn't be too much in your radio. Hey, Tiger, I'm looking down around the mag, so I should not be up in there too bad to break.
27-0.
Troy, Austin, take care. Put on your radar. Worldwide Austin, Tiger Woods, Super Bowl Sunday, we got it down.
Ball playing scout booger with you, Mr. Austin Popeye.
I think Mr. Austin, old Steve Austin, is dropping a hammer down. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I've been getting out of here for a while now, so I'm going to get out of here and go take a look at the software, go grab something yummy for my tummy. It's already almost 12 o'clock over here. So I'm going to get to going. Y'all take care, 7-3s. Motormouth Mall, steppin' break it. I should do a YouTube video on hi-fi. Oh, yeah, what it's all about. And what it's not all about. You know, in Radio DX1, it's not just what it's all about. It's also what it's not all about. Ooh-wee, an ERP and Mother Nature, takeoff angle, all kinds of stuff. And you can roll into antennas and the lack of importance of SWR versus the importance of radiation resistance and antenna tuning and feed points. It could go on and on and on. Motormouth Mall stepping right there right now. I got down.
Doggone it, 1818, Goat Roper over here in Arkansas. Oh, Goat Roper, 1818 in Arkansas. We trying for that Motormouth Mall.
Well, Goat Roper, I got you up in there. Hey, Goat Roper on the Razorback, I got you all up in there. Goat Roper, Motormouth Mall, cruising to break it.
Cut down.
You've been talking about you on the last hour, folks. Still on the radio. Mississippi trying to get mama. You know you ain't finna go nowhere. 396 is a man.
No, really, I do have to go. I know I've been talking about going for a while, but I do have to go. Ain't no doubt about that, man. I gotta get going. Man, oh man. Let me get my knees a bit of breeze. Get my fat heels a pumping. I gotta grab me some lunch. It's 11:46. I got the software I gotta look at, this thing called Pipeline. And once I figure that out, I might try something a little bit different. Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. I'll see you. Bye.
Yeah, someone get a look out of here. Motormouth Mall. Great Lakes is getting on down.
10-4. Y'all take care. Hey, Skip Junkie. It's been a long time. I've been collecting this doggone information. Sometimes it does some good, sometimes it don't. Yeah. Oh, let me get my knees up in the breeze. Motormouth Mall stepping. The most hated station on the West Coast. The most consistent station on the West Coast. Possibly the most consistently hated station in the nation. Your West Coast beast got down right there, breaking.
Hey, Motormouth Mall, backslide, 396, Mississippi, still waiting, bake.
410 to 396. 410, 396. Well, you're doing a good job over here, too. Ain't no doubt about that. You smoking. All right, I'll be back. We'll catch you back a little bit later on. Cross your fingers. Maybe I'll learn something about this software. And I'll be back. Take care one more time, 396. Have a super day. Everybody on Pal Talk, on YouTube. I don't do Pal Talk. Everybody on YouTube, have a great day, and we'll catch you all another time, another way. Your West Coast Beast. got down and going 10-7. Bye.
Stu Austin, roller coaster kid, big style.
Hey, Squeak, I stood down the last.
Take care, 7-3 is all. Motormouth Mall stepping.
Motormouth, can Snoop Dogg wave at you before you get out of there? Hey, Motormouth, can Young Snoop wave at you before you get out of there, man? Hello, Motormouth Mall, Young Snoop Dogg. Bayou Country, wave at you, Motormouth, Young Snoop Dogg, bring it, bring it.
Yeah, Jeff, what is Young Snoop Dogg? You're all up in there from the Bayou Country. You're smoking. Hey, Snoop Dogg, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. And hope you have a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday and a big old good day and skip out here as well. Hey, Snoop Dogg, Motormouth Mall waving and stepping. I got down, breaker.
Out here on this little 150-watt cat bringing modulator, man. But I heard you see you was going 10-7, so I just wanted to wave my hand at you, no doubt about it. Mr. Motormouth Mall. Hey, Motormouth Mall, what that dog smoking on that end? Hey, Motormouth Mall, what that bow wow smoking on that end? Motormouth 396 wants to know, wait.
That 150 watts is working. That 150 watt modulator is working, and 396 says you want to know what you smoking. 396 says what is that dog smoking? I tell you what, you guys dropping a big old hammer out here on my neck of the woods. Let me get my knees up in the breeze. Y'all take care. I do have to go. Bye.
Motormouth Mall, a lot of them dudes have a whole lot of things to say when they say speed. Moving on. You want to be like me, I'll make my money. Motormouth Mall. Out the way, man, and I appreciate you acknowledging it. Motormouth Mall, Young Snoop Dogg on these 150, getting down. Bye.
Working there, Young Snoop Dogg. I'll tell you what, them 150 watts is working. Popeye, Illinois, have a good evening out there, too. A good afternoon time to you, Popeye. And Snoop Dogg, I got you, check this out really fast. Before I go, I want to play this back for you. Check it out.
Get down.
Hang on. Watch this.
Come on, more Young Snoop Dogg on these 150, getting down. Bye.
There you go. Young Snoop Dogg working 150 birds and working in fine style. Motormouth Mall stepping by.
Motormouth Mall, but don't step in, Motormouth Mall. You is a stepping scoundrel, I ever say, man. You've been stepping out of there for a while. You've been gone 10-7 for a while, Motormouth Mall. Hey, Motormouth Mall, use the stepping scoundrel, I ever say. Motormouth Mall, Popeye, Illinois, man, Lincoln, we thank you. I'm going to turn my back, and I'm going to walk away, Motormouth Mall.
Forth into Popeye, yeah, I've been stepping for a while. You know what I'm going to do? Hey, Popeye, I decided yesterday I was going to go look. I'm going to get me one of them Hobbs meters, like I got on my tractor. I'm going to get me a Hobbs meter, and I'm going to hook the Hobbs meter up to my push-to-talk switch. So the whole time I got the key down, it's going to roll. And when I stop, it's going to stop. And I'm going to see how many minutes on an average per week I key down. I'm going to see what my total key down time is. That's either going to scare me or not. I'm not sure which. But I'm going to see what my average key down time is. I'm going to put a doggone Hobbs meter on my station to break.
2-7. Hey, Motormouth Mall, the big man on Beale Street trying to eat up in your radio, man. Motormouth Mall, the great big man on Beale Street downtown Memphis, bring it. Do this.
Big man on Beale Street. Good morning time. Good afternoon time to you to break.
2 elements of work, so that's what I use. Hey, Motormouth Mall, about 3 traffic above this hill, man. One just like I said, you might be busy. Hey, Motormouth Mall, somebody came down and said you might be busy. Yo, Motormouth
big man on Beale Street. I'm busy, all right. My radio tore up from the floor up. I'm trying to get out of here and go get me some lunch. It's 11:53, almost 12 o'clock over here. I got to get me something yummy for my tummy. I've been trying to get out here to go do that and try to figure out some of the software stuff on this end. I've been going 10-7 for the last 45 minutes to break. Steve Austin's the only other person been plugging your ears. He said, I've been plugging your ears, and Steve Austin been coming up in there real good. I know he's been doing some talking over there, ain't no doubt about that. But all right, I got to go, because I do have to get some lunch, and I do have to get some other stuff done. So I'll be back a bit later on. 7-3s, have a good day. Don't have to work too hard. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Enjoy the skip. The big man on Beale Street. Motormouth Mall stepping right there right now. I'm 10-7. And I do appreciate you letting me know I sound kind of good out there on Memphis 10. Ain't no doubt about that. That big man on Beale Street, Motormouth Mall, waving his stepping. One fat one at a time. Enjoy your day, and happy Valentine's Day to you and the sweet thing tomorrow. Enjoy it to its fullest. Motormouth Mall stepping. I got down.
Big man on Beale Street, St. Valentine's Day, I see you.
410, and like you, me too, I'm going to ease this thing back, and I'm going to get out of here, take care of what I got to take care of, get my yummy from my tummy, and I got to look at this doggone software instruction stuff, and then I'll be back. Maybe with a little bit different sound. We'll see what this does. All right, take care. 7-3s, have a good day. This microphone, I got the headphone cable wrapped around the microphone so it was out of my way, but every time I moved to headphones, the microphone goes... I guess I ain't gonna do that. All right, let me get my knees a bit of breeze. Take care. 7-3s one more time. Motormouth Mall cruising, and I'll see you. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.
Pointing the big man on Beale Street, you said, don't go changing the thing. It's working real good. Well, I'm sure I'll hear some water gates, and then maybe that'll confirm that. Hopefully it does. We'll see. I might have made it on a gate or two, and just like you made it all up in here. Hello, take care, 7-3s. The big man on Beale Street. Watch this, by the way. Check it out. That's not the one I wanted to play. Bye. There you go. Big man on Beale Street. Motormouth Mall waving his step, and I got down. I'm 10-7. Bye. Bye.
Downtown racing, one of them three brothers. I believe Squeaker still got that audio gate running on a Super Bowl Sunday.
It takes a lot of skill and practice there, VTX Hobbies. Hey, VTX Hobbies, it takes, you got to have a degree of built-in mental noise cancellation. You got to have an imaginative hearing situation. we still try to get people to you know, get down the right path and get show an interest in enunciation and clarity and all that stuff, but it can get rough and tough, let me tell you. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. You got to use your imagination sometimes. And that's why I roll the Watergate, because sometimes I miss something, so I have to play the Watergate back so I can hear it again. Sometimes you can only understand stuff in context. You don't even hear everything. You only get it because of the context. So it's kind of crazy. But hey, I got to get out of here. Take care, Symmetries. Good day to everybody up on YouTube. I'm going to shut this thing down, go grab something yummy for my tummy. Motormouth Mall, your West Coast beast. Got it down right there, Breaker Bega.
Right back, Strong Arm, my longtime friend. I'm gonna wave my hand, Super Bowl wave right back at you. My longtime friend, Strong Arm in the captain's patch. Old Black Jack said, have a great weekend. Bye, 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 bye. My back door. I hear somebody rolling, I heard somebody waving at me to go flying solid. Bye, 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 Strong Arm. You do the same thing, and I'm going to get on out of here, Strong Arm. Like that. Hey, weekend, I do. Anybody you wave out by, bro.